look. I can fix whatever's happened here. I don't know where this magical.
You can't fix curses. There's curses.
Wait,
Look,
do barbarians recognize the difference between clerics and wizards?
Yes.
Okay.
They do.
Perhaps we'll see.
It's like, look, I can dispel this. All right, calm down.
And they glare at you a second, and the barbarians go. So the frogs are still raining
They're
down.
still going down. Jeez.
Yeah, how long does this effect last?
That was a high roll, dude.
I guess it was a lot. I never know. It's McLaren. It's however long James wants it to last.
So yeah, the frogs are still hitting the ground and stuff, and the barbarians go, and they look at you, and they like peer at your like garb and stuff. And they like, and the followers look at you like warily, and they're like, "This better work." All right.
I was just gonna like audibly like pray and glow my symbol until it stopped.
Because you know it's not going to last that long.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
So are you gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do
Give me a
that.
personality
It's all
check.
like mirrors and hand waving. It's like,
All right.
behold.
Like pray in like my like netro language or whatever. It's not good at all.
What'd you
I
get?
rolled a. I guess if it's spell check, it'd be.
You can burn luck.
Or this would be plus personality.
Yep.
5.
Okay.
That's
pretty
fine.
easy to fake.
Yeah.
So you like wave your. That's like the base.
5 is like the minimal level
Okay,
of success
good.
you can get this.
So you
I
like
like
wave
that.
your thing around and like it lights up and you hear this voice in your head. It's like wisdom, and you like wearing around and stuff, and the thing like lights up and
You see, I'm preserving life. I'm calming a situation.
There's like one 9-year-old in the audience
Alright.
who actually knows it's fake, but nobody listens
Yeah.
to him. It's like, it's fake.
yeah, and the barbarians like stare
I
at
can
you.
see the wires.
And they like peer at you harder for a second, and then the frogs eventually just stop raining down. And they look at you and they go, ugh.
The power of Neto.
And the
Like-
followers turn towards you and their eyes are like wide open, and they're like, and they start and there's a couple of
no
them.
problem.
There's a couple of them who have some sort of like you think it's possible fear on their faces.
Look, now that that's done, let me tend to the wounded. Who here is, like help me out, officers. We
I give
we
it
need to
the
help these
universal
people.
sign of pass the hat around. Pass the hat around.
The hat?
Collect donations.
Oh, oh.
It's like,
So,
And if
my
any of
room-
you would like to join the Church
There
of
must be a room
Netro,
next
we,
to it,
here we have
correct?
applications
Well,
here. I'm gonna
pamphlets.
hand out some pamphlets.
Okay, so
What can Netro do for you?
Taco night on Tuesdays.
come on Wednesdays. It's the gay bar night. Yeah. So
oh, yeah, you remembered. I was going to
for
reference
the
that.
Doulahan,
Yeah.
yes.
So,
Yeah,
so
come
you-
check us out.
you like move into the wounded, and you can see that there's a couple people with broken teeth.
Mhm.
The really
Yeah,
bad
you
cases.
said some like old people got beat up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tend to them first.
the really bad cases are like broken arms and stuff. But that's like
Do I need to
dudes.
make some land hands rolls?
Yeah, give me 2 lay on hands checks.
This is
I mean, you can succeed or
are
fail
these
as much as you want in each of them.
on neutral or adjacent classes?
I just do a
same
neutral.
or-
Just
okay.
do as if they were the same alignment.
So that's a three dice,
Okay, cool.
and that's also a 3 dice.
Oh,
Okay.
You can bring
So yeah,
old people back to life.
so you like go around and cast heal wounds, cure wounds in the crowd, and like lay on hands, like start to bring them back and like knit their teeth back together. And they stand up and start to wake up from their slumber, and they're like, oh, huh. And the barbarians like look at you, and the followers nod their approval, and then they're like, all right. And the barbarians like shrug a bit and go, keep the bad magic in check. And they like turn around and start to walk up, and the followers are like, oh, hold on a minute, you're all under arrest. And the barbarians turn back and go, and like stare
Look,
at them.
I don't know if that's necessary. They were just a little frightened by what occurred here.
They punched elderly people.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a very shocking occurrence. I mean,
Give me a personality check.
Take them away. Take them away.
I don't think they can be blamed at all. This is a 8.
Barbarians bad, elderly good.
They go, no. The justice of Parallax is absolute. And they move over and like get manacles to clap the barbarians and irons. And the barbarians growl at them and stuff, but they look towards you as if they're looking for.
Look, friends. They'll probably only detain you a short while. Just take it in stride and come by for some free drinks afterwards. All right, we'll make it up to you.
And they grumble among because they're like, we knew the Doulahan was bad luck. And they like move over and get
Free
like the
drinks.
manacles on them.
Free drinks on.
You know
on
what?
the next visit.
Starting now, the Doulahan's going to have church services on Sundays.
But they go somewhat quietly, and so they
Maybe.
start like moving
That'd be
away. with the followers. So 2 follower guards break off and lead the barbarians away. The rest of them remain.
New law this week: no punching the elderly.
Yeah.
That wasn't a law
Can we,
before.
retroactively add that now? I just arrested some guys for it.
Yes.
Just to be safe.
I want to push it past legislation.
Turns out we never thought it would come up until like this moment.
Right. Okay. So yeah, Merek.
There must be a room next to my room.
There
Yeah.
is, yes.
I need to at least know. I need to get some hearing in.
They're on the 2nd floor.
I know,
Okay.
but are any of them in the stairwell?
The officer had just ascended it. Dadriel went back down it.
Oh, so by now I think it's important that we should clarify. So I'm presuming that the top of the Doulahan is like basically
Yep.
a rectangle, and that there are
Actually,
stairs
had a
that
map.
go up this way.
So the stairs. I had a map with me, but I don't have it right now. That would have been helpful. So the stairs are right there,
Right.
and then the big room that Merek and them sleep in is there, and then these. So like this is a hallway here, and then these are the other rooms.
Oh, okay.
that
So
are
the
on the
big
side.
room is by itself,
Right.
isolated. From
And this
there.
is the window that he crawled out of and almost fell.
Oh,
out.
okay.
Oh, so there aren't any rooms next to our room.
Okay, so this room is
is it?
by itself.
Doesn't
It's
seem
the
like it.
big
There's a
main
hallway
room.
all the way around it.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, sorry. I thought there was.
So there isn't, right?
No.
Okay.
I just have to wait.
Because I thought it was on the end, but otherwise, because
Okay.
I gave up my main room downstairs, so I would be staying in this end room here.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, just in case it comes up.
In that case, I will move to a different position, one that's harder for someone to see me,
Okay.
and I'll use my special cat familiar ability to just walk silently.
Which gives you +1 to stealth. Yeah. Okay. So you
Plus
got
one
the
to
cloak of
catch
the
your
guard.
spiders.
Okay. So are you gonna do anything, Dadriel? Or
Really get clean
Well,
myself too.
first I'm checking to see if I can see him.
so it's you can you saw him
Yeah,
come
yeah,
in.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's
And
just
when
it's,
I move, also
yeah it'll
it
flicker.
it disappears.
So
Oh,
it's
okay.
just you and Merek in the bottom half of the Doulahan now.
All right.
They've all gone upstairs.
I tried to gesture. I was like, "What are you doing? They're searching. Don't be an idiot."
Am I still out there healing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting a better spot to hide.
Get behind the bar.
I'm moving there. They better not have found it. I need it. I need it for my experiment.
What are you talking about?
Sentient metal. I need it for an experiment.
Oh my god!
I can
I
use
thought
that.
you had it with you.
I didn't want to take it with me. Oh, I thought I did.
So you're outside healing people,
Yeah,
and as
Oh,
you're
well.
as you're outside healing
they're
people,
very appreciative.
you see
I'm
that
telling them about like how awesome Netro is and how like nice the Doulahan is and
right. So you
While
see
I'm
that
doing it.
coming down the street next to the Compass Canal, along
Mm-hmm.
where the Doulahan is, you walking along the street, you can see that there is. It's obviously a follower, but he is wearing a full set of full plate armor. On either one of the shoulder pauldrons is the symbol of the followers of Parallax, and he has on a mask that's similar to those ones that you saw the servants of the Paradigms wear. You remember the servants who like
Right.
glided down and opened
Yeah.
the thing and had telekinesis. Yeah.
right.
So he has one of those on, and
Okay.
upon his back he carries these two. There's 2 sword hilts sticking out of sheaths in his back, but the sword hilts seem to go straight down, like straight parallel lines on his back.
Ooh, cool.
It's all about the para, man. So he's walking along, the thing, and he comes up and strides up into the crowd that you're healing and stuff, and he goes, "What's going on here?" And they're like leading the barbarians away, and he looks around and he looks at one of the officers, the guards, and goes, "Guard, answer for yourself. What happened here?" And he goes, "Oh, General Scipio, I didn't realize you were around."
Oh, hello over there.
And he turns to look at you, and he goes, "Who are you? Identify yourself."
I live here at the Doulahan with a couple of my friends, and we own and operate the place. And there was an incident out here, but
You can't see his face behind the mask.
I'm helping out with some of the cleanup.
And he moves over towards you, and he
heal
looks
some
at
of the innocent people over here.
and he looks at what you're doing. And he goes, turns to you, and goes, "Good work." And he like leans
Thank
in.
you.
So he like leans in to pat your shoulder and reaches up to your ear, and you hear him whisper, "Is Dadriel inside?"
Yes.
Okay, so he leans off your shoulder and moves in.
Do the keepers have someone at the highest levels of government?
And moves past you and moves into the Doulahan. And he walks right in and he sees Dadriel standing there at the foothead.
Yeah.
And he looks down at you and peers at you for a sec and nods and he goes, "I'll take care of this." And moves up the stairs. And from upstairs you can hear this suddenly you hear this this bang of this door, like somebody slammed it open, and you hear this shouting match that's going on. There's like yells going between a couple of the guards and stuff, like a violent argument at that point.
Uh-oh.
And then like after about like maybe not fist violent, after about maybe like a minute or so, the officer comes back down, and the general is ahead of him. Scipio's ahead of him, and the officer goes, "General, look, you have to understand what we're dealing with here." "I don't want to hear it, Peloche. These people, this is a direct order from one of the paradigms himself." Yeah, he coughs. He's like, "Sorry." He says, "This is This is a direct order from Zavalas himself. You are not to mess with these people." And he comes striding down the stairs, and Peloche goes, "You," and he goes, we're letting something go here. "Did you not see the door?" And he turns to you and goes, "You have every right to investigate, but if you stay in the inn, you pay for where you stay. Do you understand?"
Ooh.
And
okay, I'm 100% behind this now.
And Peloche looks at him and goes, and like his face screws up and he goes, "Yes, sir." And he walks down and he glares at you as he moves down. And he like shakes his head in disbelief.
I will give the proper like ablutions and say, "General Scipio, your justice and your wisdom is unmatched amongst the generals of the paradigms."
He coughs, but you can tell it was probably a laugh. And then
Oh, by the way, does that name of a paradigm, do we recognize it at all?
Zavalas. He was the one who was sitting in when you guys.
Oh,
asked
the other
questions.
guy.
Yeah,
that
the guy
had
with the
gems.
floating. No, that
The
the
sentient
gems
metal
guy was
guy?
Lalos, the
Oh.
geomancer. But the
Lalos.
sentient metal bits floating around him,
Oh, okay.
who got into an argument with Lalos,
Right.
and basically you guys kind of convinced him to let you.
He's the good one. Lalos
well,
is
he's the
bad
one that you guys were better friends with. Yeah.
Okay,
Um.
that's what we care about.
Yeah. So Scipio turns back to Peloche and goes, "All right, get your men out of here. They can come back to investigate later tonight. Until then, leave these folks some time to get settled. They just come back from an expedition, and I guarantee you they're tired." And the dwarves go, "Yeah, man, we're pretty tired. Yeah."
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dwarves are here.
So another clarification. So they have taken the bodies away.
Yeah, they took the founder's barrels.
What about the body of Althea?
Yeah, she's still contorted down in the corridor. They didn't want to take
Did
that
they
away.
rope off the area and stuff?
Is there like
So actually, that's interesting. So a couple of the guards go to like pick up the body, right? So Peloche like directs them, and Scipio goes, "No," and the guards like stop and give him this weird look and like, "Leave it to me. I'll deal with it afterwards." And they like
There might be some like magical
shrug their shoulders and
after
move
effects,
back,
so-
and Peloche goes, "This is highly irregular," and he goes, and Scipio just points him towards the door, and Peloche fumes and moves out.
all right.
I like
Moves
this guy.
past. And Scipio goes, "And close the door on your way out." Peloche like shuts it behind him.
Excellent. Is he still outside?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still healing people.
Okay.
He went past me to get inside. so-
Yeah.
So it's just me and this
Merek.
guy
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
With
You're still
Scipio.
hiding.
Yeah.
It's like
So Scipio looks at you and like goes,
my goodness, I had no idea the keepers had such influence.
Frederick says your debt is paid. His debt is paid.
Oh,
Wait, what then?
Who's Frederick?
he's the guy who gave me
guy
the
you
ring.
saved from
Remember?
from Savannus, from the eyeball.
Got it.
Yeah.
He was like the first
I don't
halfling
remember.
that brought
Yeah,
us
yeah.
into the
Okay.
guild initially.
Do you
Oh,
have any
that
idea
guy.
who did this to your friend?
Is he pointing to Althea?
Yeah.
No idea at all. I had actually hoped that perhaps the keepers might have some wisdom that could shed some light on this. This is extremely irregular, and as you might imagine, I actually had hoped that perhaps the followers might discover something we had not. The sealed room, not super exciting. And you missed this, but apparently the seal is tied to the owner. The runes were carved out when we returned and only recreated themselves when I crossed the threshold into the Dullahan.
Interesting. I'll inform my connections of this. In the meantime, perhaps you should give the body a cursory once over so you can gather anything you might need before the followers get their hands on it.
I think that would be wise. And I will... Oh, by the way, since we've become members of the Keepers, do we now have like a channel whereby we can get information to and from them?
No, they generally leave notes for you.
Oh, okay.
But if you wanted to contact them, you know exactly where they are.
Okay, so it's not like we tape an X to the upstairs window and like the throat shows up or something like that.
Yeah.
All right.
So Scipio turns back towards you and goes, If you want this taken care of swiftly, I suggest you meter out the justice yourself. The followers will him and haw over it for days. They'll probably be more concerned with the door and just use the murder as an excuse to take a look at it.
Oh, to be sure. However, I don't think we should just get rid of the body. That might create too much suspicion.
No, but I'm saying investigate it yourself.
Oh, that is goes without question. Oh, are the dwarves outside with him, or are they in here?
No, the dwarves are in here.
Oh, okay.
So the dwarves are like looking back and forth.
Yeah,
for
they
you.
can't really like help out.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to say anything.
Okay, I'm hoping that they will keep the.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to slit their
They're
throats. In order to
they're
silence them.
visitors in the
Okay.
city anyway, so they'll be gone soon,
All right,
Maybe.
because
Oh.
now they know too much.
perhaps. So Scipio turns back
kill
towards you as he's pointing back to the body, and he goes, "If you have some time,
Oh, yeah,
Datha would like to meet with your party in about a week, if you could. Nothing too major, but he may have some more work for you."
Oh, you have my promise that as so long as I am able, I will be there.
And Scipio nods, and at that strides towards the door and opens it and goes, "I wish you the best of luck, Dadriel," and shuts it behind
We're
him.
gonna need it.
So there are no more guards.
No.
Throw off the cloak and I rush up to my room.
Okay.
Did the dwarves like freak out?
Yeah, the doors are like, well, the doors are just like, they look back and forth to each other, and they're just kind of like, they peer at you, and they're just like,
I've made some friends over the years.
aha.
Turns out I have some connections.
And they like click their tongues a bit and go, huh. Yeah, it's a bummer you couldn't use those, well, whatever. And they like throw their hands.
It's been tough, but come on. How many 14-year-olds do you know that own bars?
True. And they like nod to each other and go, all right. Can we get a drink?
By all means. The
Excellent.
bar is yours. Help yourselves to whatever you can get.
They go behind the bar and start, metering out drinks for themselves.
While he runs upstairs, I run into Althea's room to see if there's anything that anything's been stolen, disturbed, taken.
So
on
Althea's
ledgers.
room looks much as you'd assume she left it. The chairs are fine. There's no papers strewn about or anything. It does look as if the chair was thrown back in a hurry, as if somebody rushed out of it quickly.
To check on something.
Yeah. So you get up to your room.
I quick glance around.
Yeah, so the room has been tossed entirely. Like the mattress has been flipped over, shelves and stuff has been opened, strewn about.
I go over to the desk.
Mm-hmm.
I pull out the bottom right drawer.
Yeah, it's gone.
I needed that. Damn it! I needed that.
Am I done healing people outside?
Percival goes, bummer. So,
I can't wait
lavender
till we get our
bath.
familiars. It's so
Looking
great.
pretty good right now. Just saying.
I go downstairs. I go to the water supply. I take the bucket,
Mhm.
whatever I use, fill it with some hot water, take it upstairs, toss it on the ground. Water sloshes everywhere. Take just all the lavender, throw it in the damn water. There's your lavender bath. I have to go to work. I go downstairs.
And the cat goes, oh, you're not gonna massage me?
I go downstairs.
And you see him peering
Walk-
at the bath as you walk down the stairs. Okay.
I go downstairs.
Mistreatment of
I
familiars.
walk past the dwarves and
Not
Dadriel
cool.
straight to the inn. Fill up a tankard of ale.
Mm-hmm.
Grab some bread, some meat, just fill my arms, and I just stop. I'm gonna be working. Please do not disturb me.
The doors go, yep,
Sure.
okay.
That's fine. We never disturb you when you're working.
You're
because
done
you're
healing people.
kind of crazy.
I-
So,
Alright.
I walk past, stop at the room, look at the room. The rooms are safe. Rooms back.
oh, the room, yeah, they vetched themselves back into the door. And the scratches have healed.
Safe to be in here. All right, and I go upstairs and I shut the door, slamming it, lock it.
Okay. So,
Wait, is
yeah.
Percival in there with you?
No,
So-
he is? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Does
you
he bother
finish
you when
healing
he's
people,
unhappy?
and a
Like
couple
you're
of
trying
them
to work
like,
and he just
clamber
goes,
themselves
hey.
off and brush themselves up, and a couple of them go, thank you so much, kind sir, and they start handing you some of their money, and they're just like, here, take this, and they hand you some gold and silver and
No,
stuff.
that's not necessary, please.
No, please, we would feel awful if we didn't offer you a payment.
Well, if I have to take it, I will, but...
You
Well, I mean, I'm
you can
gonna-
refuse it still, but are you gonna take it?
No. You know what? No.
Okay, all right. So they pull it back and they go, "You are truly one of the greatest people we have ever met."
Well, I hear that a lot.
And they turn towards, and some of them turn towards the bar and goes, "Rest assured, we'll be attending your your place soon. And they like mill off back into the crowd.
Oh yes, please.
And disperse.
Yeah. Come,
Doulahan.
come, stay, drink,
Public house, gay
learn,
bar,
learn
and
about
church.
Netro.
Come for Netro, stay for the beer.
Yeah.
So
Come for Netro.
you can erase that -1 penalty.
Yes.
Oh
Oh,
my
I
Oh my
totally,
gosh, you
I
are
wasn't
so
even
helped
thinking
the
about
Wow,
Oh
that is the best.
yeah, you had a
that-
quest.
Oh,
Wow,
that
your
worked in.
RP is so
Whoa.
good that you didn't even realize that you
I
were
didn't
doing
even
it.
realize that.
That's
I'd
why
done
this
my
is better than
quest.
Torchbearer, because
I
Torchbearer
know.
would have felt so
I
forced.
just did what my character
Was it
wanted to do
creative
anyway,
problem?
and
The
I did
cleric
it.
solved
If it was
It's-
Torchbearer, it
it's
wouldn't have
beautiful.
worked.
That's true.
That's right.
That's
If
true.
it was Torchbearer, I would have got killed by the people I'm trying to help.
We're gonna have to leave this in. All right.
All right. So I'm gonna go over and like check out Elfia's body because I haven't been inside the place yet.
Right.
So I'm like, what the heck happened to her?
Right. So you make your way in.
As soon as I hear the door, I'm gonna run out to make sure that it's not like the cops coming back.
Right.
Ah, hey, Dedra.
Oh, hey.
So what do we think happened to her?
Well, first of all, I need to brief him on like the whole Scipio thing.
Okay.
It's like he's a keeper. We have someone inside.
Oh, well that makes sense. That's what I figured when he
kicked-
asked for you
Yeah,
specifically
he
outside.
kicked out-
outside.
Oh, did he talk to you?
Yeah, he asked if Dedra was inside.
Oh,
and I
it
told
was
him that.
awesome. He kicked out those cops. He said they had to pay if they were to stay here. They're not going
Oh,
to come back to
nice.
investigate tonight. He also warned us that we should probably search out Thea's body and deal with this ourselves before the cops come back.
Okay. Do
So-
you think we'd be better at investigating it than them? I mean, I'm not really
No,
sure what.
but in case there might be something like that would incriminate us, it might be best for someone like you who knows about these mystical things to look things over before they get here.
do you tell me that the runes were not there when we?
Oh yeah, that's
Because
right.
I
Yes,
didn't
yes,
enter.
yes. I let you know that apparently it only like somehow is tied to the owner, and when the owner
Okay.
crosses the
So
threshold,
someone had gotten rid of the runes then.
either apparently anyone can do it as long as the owner isn't here. Like if the or it could be tied to something I have, like the coin or something Henslet gave me, because basically they didn't reform until I walked in. So from our past experience when we were trying to jigger with them,
Yeah,
I
they
was always
reformed
here.
Right, yeah,
So
right as we were doing.
apparently because I was gone, some guy just came in with an eraser and like some
Do-
bleach and took care of it.
Do you think that the door without the runes, like the whatever's inside, might have escaped and done this to her?
100%.
Okay, that's what I'm thinking.
Yes, because it seems like, and clearly my little post-it note, nobody listens to that thing.
Well-
I've had it up for like a week now.
Well, it's gone, right? I assume
Is
the
it still
note
there?
got
Like,
removed.
ironically, it's like,
Yeah, it's still there.
it's like,
Okay.
don't be a fool.
It was like-
the
it
rules
was
are
like-
to keep something in, not out.
It was like moved to the side. Okay.
Well, if we really think that whatever's inside got out, do you think it might be worth checking out what's inside?
Oh,
Like what the room is like in there?
that's right. If it's already out,
It should if there are any clues to help
It
us
is
figure
locked.
out what was in there.
Okay.
yes.
Although you would have to be outside for us to scratch out the runes and then get inside.
yeah, that's kind of rough.
So you wouldn't get to help us with that, but
Well, first, let me do what I've always done, which is look under the crack in the door and shine a light in there.
Okay. Do you want to investigate Alethia's body?
sure. Is there anything I can glean from that?
Give me a heal check,
Like wait, a heal
as
check?
if you're rolling lay on hands.
Okay.
Okay, so you peek under the crack in the door.
Yep.
And as before, you can't really see much. And then there's in the glint of red light,
Mm.
there's like a glint of something golden, like you
Mm.
saw last time. And then there's this, and something like flattens itself up against the door and like scratches on the door frantically and then backs away.
It's still in there.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess.
Apparently,
Did I hear that from over across the room?
No.
Oh, okay.
so
It sounded loud.
Dadriel clearly doesn't seem to know much about magic and mystical things, hopefully. But if I share this with Jovan, is there any kind of like mystical understanding that some hold spells also have a like catch type of component? Like as soon as the runes form, they draw the creature back in. Is that possible?
have no idea. You don't know. Jovan, if Jovan or Merek could make an intelligence check to try to guess.
I didn't make it. I didn't make a successful lay on hands roll. I'm not going to burn luck to make it
No, but what did you roll total?
11.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It was a DC, so like
Yeah.
you're not
Oh,
laying
okay.
on hands. I just
Well, I mean, since
I'm
lay on hands
equating
is
that to your
12 and
medicine
up
skill.
success.
Right,
so-
yeah. So, Alethea's body is definitely the cause of death is definitely due to the fact that all her limbs are twisted back around, like just from the pure pain and shock of it, and the fact that her neck's broken.
that her neck's broken.
Yeah.
That kind of kills you. Yeah.
I like that first thing. It was like, so first of all,
Well,
she's dead.
But that's interesting. So, from what you can tell, she actually died before her neck was broken.
Died from like pain.
Died from pain before then.
Ooh, post-mortem.
Not a good way to go. But yeah, whatever was twisting her around kept doing it after she was dead, almost as if it got some sort of pleasure out of it.
Okay.
You don't really find anything else on her except for like a quill and ink pen, and her normal tattered robes, which are ripped in a couple of places. And then, but clutched in one hand, as if she had ripped them out on purpose, are a few strands of greasy hair that you recognize immediately as probably belonging to Artok. And you can see that, and you can see like there's evidence now that you're looking that she's got partially a bruised face, like she was hit or something along those lines, or like shoved back or something.
But Artok couldn't have done this physical damage or caused these like pestilence and holes.
What
in her.
if the creature in the room, once the runes are gone, can't actually escape fully, but can possess the being
took control of
who's
Artok?
stupid enough to scrape the runes away? And Artok became an avatar of the creature inside the room.
But then where's Artok?
We need to find Artok.
He either saw what happened and immediately recognized, oh wait a minute, if he was possessed before the runes came back, he would have run out and rampaged through the city. There must be a string of bodies all over the place. I'm also super happy with the Parallax people taking care of this. We don't want to go after Artok.
Yeah, we should get in, or we should see if that was he a general?
Scipio.
Yeah.
Scipio. We should see if Scipio can find out if there are any reports of other,
for sure,
of any sort of trail of destruction. Potentially, or if he can put out an EPB for Artok.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So how good do you think your defense against the dark arts is?
I think it's incredible.
Because would you be willing to experiment? Like, I could step outside and you could start scratching the runes away. And if you look momentarily compromised, I'll jump back in right away.
If you think... No. I don't think that's a good idea.
Because you could be a channel. We could talk to it through you. If you can let it, kind of possess you, but not entirely.
I don't know.
Because you're
my strong will might aid me.
Because you're one of those I can channel beings type of thing. We saw your whole Netro deal. Because that seems like a thing that clerics have power about. Our wizard pal, he's kind of crazy now, and I don't want to take the chance that he'll just
Well, I'm that's an intriguing idea. I think I'm going to consult Netro and see what he thinks about that.
That is a good point. I am one.
Yeah, we're second sight.
Second sight?
Yeah.
I'm not ready to convert, but I am 50% sold on Netro now. Recently, Netro has been really showing his stuff.
Netro's OP.
Yeah.
Zach.
I wasn't into the whole religion thing, but hanging out with Jovan, this Netro seems to know his stuff.
That's a 13 on second sight, so that's minimum.
Okay. I just need another percentile chance.
Oh, is this
I think
is this a good idea?
60?
Okay.
Here it is. Oh, so this is insight into the most effective manner to complete any action. +4 bonus to a single roll of my choosing next round.
Okay.
So
well, you got that in case you want to try.
I could figure out the most effective way to
or you could cast it.
Channel. Yeah, I guess I'd rather just.
Oh, with that +4 to the casting.
Yeah, because
that makes sense.
Oh,
I'd say that.
Can I do that?
Yeah,
okay,
no problem.
So I'll get +4 bonus to casting second.
You can basically ask an intro, how do I best get in contact with you? Here's how to get in contact with me.
hey, don't.
Here's my pager number.
Yeah, don't call my work line, man. Use my cell phone.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna give you my personal email.
Look, I'm busy until 5.
Okay.
Okay, so with +4 bonus then, that's gonna be a 19,
which is a.
So that'll give me 80% accuracy.
Ooh,
on
cool.
A decision made in the next 30 minutes.
Okay.
Sense of benefit or harm.
So what is the decision you want to know?
should I attempt to channel what's behind
Inside
the
the
door,
room.
or like should I like disrupt the runes and attempt to channel or to make contact with what's?
Right. So you like
Would it be
hold
beneficial
up
or harmful?
your triangle eyeball symbol
Mhm.
and shake it, and like no, I'm joking.
Ask again later.
But no, so like the green light infuses and its voice goes in your head and goes, "No, horrible danger awaits those who are foolish enough to try. You are not yet strong enough to deal with this thing."
All right, Netro says I'm not strong enough to handle it, and that it would be a bad idea.
Darn.
I was hoping his answer would be like, "Are you crazy?" It's like, but still, I accept that.
Like I am a.
You're a little
I'm not
afraid
the
now.
most powerful cleric.
You're like one of the
but-
most powerful clerics in the city now.
Well, I don't think that's that hard.
It's like-
I don't know of any other clerics in the city.
Yeah. Clarify again. The followers of Parallax, are they a religious order?
They follow they claim to follow. Yeah, so Parallax is their god,
Okay,
and
so
they follow the Grand Paradigm, which is their
Right,
head
right.
leader.
okay, so
Yeah, and he like contacts Parallax.
Yeah,
but only
essentially.
so there are actually clerics of Parallax like in the city.
You've never really seen a cleric of Parallax.
Okay, so they're more like scientific
Well,
ministers.
You
than
get the
religious.
sense
Maybe
that
the
magic is
paradigm
something
should be
that's
more
kind
cleric.
of not really foreign to them, but like they don't seem to be too into the whole call down fire and brimstone thing.
Okay. Now, what about that? The insight guys that are kind of like allied with them. The
Oh, the Illuminators of
Yeah,
Grithar?
yeah.
So Grithar is a
yeah.
saint of Io.
okay.
So they're like classic old time cleric. Their whole thing is lightning abilities.
Okay,
Shooting
so,
lightning,
so
stuff
the
like
clerics that people go to in this city are the Illuminators.
yeah, are the Illuminators.
Okay.
Okay. Wait. What do I think about the Illuminators?
I mean, Netro and Io are within the same sphere of kind of like good gods. So you're like,
Well,
yeah,
Netro's neutral.
yeah, but like he's wisdom and revealing the truth, right? So like, yeah, Io's a good guy, you know, just as long as
Look,
like
I can get behind
you're not at
helping
odds.
people.
Right. Like if you guys were at odds, then you'd be, you know, fiercely. But there's nothing like it's not like you're an evil, you're a follower of
I understand
Mammon.
that there
Yeah.
are necessary evils.
It's
Yeah.
it's like that coworker.
EO
you know?
can't understand.
It's like
that.
you're on the same team, but you're
Maybe.
kind of like not.
Yeah.
You figure you
Well-
think that you could do it better.
Yeah, you awkwardly
they're-
say hello at the bathroom.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe wave in the hallway.
It might also be a kind of like a frustration thing because Io is obviously a much more powerful god in some cases because he's
I don't know about that.
he's more well known and he's higher in power.
Yeah.
At
Is that
least-
also true in the DCC world? Like, if you have more followers, you're just more.
He's got
powerful?
more like faith points. Or
No,
whatever.
it may or may not be how it works, but like Io is definitely more widely spread.
Okay. Because until he showed up, we had never heard of Netro, right?
Right. Yes.
Okay.
Definitely have somewhat of a fringe religion. At least on this side of the Aquamarine.
You're like the Mormons of Christianity. It's like